Alright, so we've got Pantheon starting on defense. Prestige is spawned over at the well. Let's see what kind of defense comes out here from Pantheon.
Do you want me to cover Prestige? You can cover Pantheon or something?
Yeah, you can fly over the offense.
Alright.
But yeah.
Go around the alley?
Yeah, right through here.
So we got Yum Poop and Cake is a Lie heading south into the radio station. Freck is going to be backing them up a little bit further to the northeast though. Waltzy's there as well. And Apollo has taken the 2-story building warehouse. Lunch Lady, Dr. Dangle, and Keller pushing to the north billboard roof. Regret still over there holding the spawn eastern tunnel. And Sandy Stafford holding the far southeast corner. Nice slow push here from Prestige. Waiting for the defense to expose themselves. Very tucked in defense. Completely wrapping around that objective.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you pull up the map or not. If you look at their lineup right here, they've got everybody crowded into that bottom, basically the southwest corner of the map. Nobody wants to push out at all because with a score like 0-0, you don't know how the map is going to play out yet so far. You don't want to get too cocky right at the very beginning of it.
That's right. Lunch Lady's moving around to the western side here. We're looking down the western road. Trying to get eyes, just checking all of the angles. Dr. Dangle has made his way up to the billboard, checking the workshop 2-story. Very dangerous on top of that billboard roof if someone is up in that workshop. Fortunately for Prestige, that's not the case this round. Jay Keller holding strong, watching Dangle's back. Lunch Lady watching the western tunnels. 4 minutes 20 seconds left remaining. 6 minutes feels like an eternity on small maps like Sand.
So you're getting a nice flank over here on the east side from Sandy trying to go lone wolf over here.
Apollo finds Dr. Dangle from the middle roof there. Confirms his body through the garage door. Lunch Lady pushing to the west side now. Jay Keller's watching that rooftop. Apollo's getting very peaky up there now. Lunch Lady's got eyes on Apollo, takes shots. Apollo is able to get into cover before he gets hit. Apollo's position is now known and called out by Lunch Lady. Meanwhile, Sandy Stafford's still working nice and slowly over on that southeast corner. Apollo, super peaky now. Standing on top of that ramp. Very exposed, but no one's there to take him in. Just trying to look for any information he can down this west road.
Apollo and Lunch Lady are missing each other by inches. One of them looks away and the other one peeks.
That's right. That's onward for you. Regret coming down the south side of the eastern hallway now. Sandy Stafford going for the cross. Sandy Stafford spotting out Apollo Graham taking some shots, allowing him to cross safely to the southeast corner. He can take this south tunnel now. Keller has fallen back to the eastern side of the map. There's 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining here. Apollo Graham takes down Lunch Lady on the western wall. That's the west side completely obliterated now. It's all up to the south.
Sandy definitely has the opportunity to flank over here, but the question is, does he want to, considering he's already given away his location?
Coming this far into the tournament, the nerves must be very real for them too. Every death feels like, you know, it mustn't feel good, that's for sure. We got Waltzy tucked into the corner down here. It's a very known location here, but the reason why it's so known is because it's so strong. Regret's going to cross, try and get up, team with Sandy there to the southeast corner. Taking shots at Apollo. Jay Keller, Sandy, and Regret in the southeast corner, pushing into the southern tunnel.
Two guy on the roof of the main building.
Got some covering fire coming in there from Apollo. He does not want them being able to get anywhere near that objective from any angle he can hold.
Keller throws a flashbang out of the south tunnel. Crosses to the middle, Regret. Pushing the doorway, takes down Apollo.
Nice work.
That's a big pick.
Waltzy being more silent than a church mouse, just waiting for Regret to peek over.
Flash comes over that may have gotten Waltzy there. It did get Waltzy. Waltzy's pre-firing. Sandy Stafford team kills Regret, reacting to the pre-fire, thinking somebody's pushing in, but it was his teammate going down. Jay Keller picks up the kill on Waltzy. Freck inside radio station. Jay Keller picks up Freck as well. Cake is alive. On objective. Pushes in. Sandy Stafford goes down, but so does Cake. Yum Poop last alive. Jay Keller on objective. Goes down. Doesn't quite get into a safe position to get the tablet out and cap. Yum Poop capitalizing. Taking him out for the win. That was so close at the end there. Let's hit that instant replay. So much happened in that last 10 seconds.
You know, Hutcho, if I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea why that guy was running around in the building with his tablet out. I thought he was going to rush up towards the objective and hug that wall right there with the computer.
Yeah, it was an interesting play. Like I said, nerves getting the better of people here. You can actually cap, so you know the little server on the south door there? If you crouch in behind that server, you can cap without exposing yourself to those western rooms inside the radio.
Yep, I've seen that location once or twice. I remember the, do you remember the old sand?
I do not, no.
The original sand was a lot different from this.
Right.
Didn't have any of the server room or anything like that. It was actually even a lot smaller than this.
God, I can't imagine.
No, playing it on Assault is something you don't want to imagine.
Oh no, just playing Assault in general is something I don't really like imagining. Great round there, though.
You don't like people constantly responding with RPGs? It's not something you like?
Respawn's not for me. Not for me. I like the competitive nature of live once, die once.
Bringing up that old YOLO.
Here we go.
Let's just get some Marsoc and Volk uniform t-shirts with the word YOLO on them for comp.
That's it. Coming into round number 2. Little camera glitch there. They're doing a round reset, something went wrong.
Oh, that's, wow.
Your mum poop taking the advantage of the round reset there. Slaughtering his teammates.
I saw that. That was a war crime.
Be too much.
Might have accidentally had somebody that wasn't readied up or anything like that because everybody's still in the game.
Yeah, it might have been a wrong class pick. Might have been something. Who knows? Game's starting up again now. Got Prestige on defense. Let's see what kind of defense they bring to the table. Pantheon went for the super stacked OBJ defense, and it did pay off for them barely. We'll see what Prestige comes up with.
We should play tight. Yeah, I'm gonna play tight in like the middle. I don't know if I'll get. I might get up on the roof. It's just kind of risky. Okay, I'll play first floor.
Sandy Stafford, Regret, holding the south side. Dangle's going to go up to the roof of Warehouse. Not quite, he's going to hold the ramp on the western side of Warehouse. Jay Keller inside Warehouse. Apollo Graham pushing in aggressively towards the north side of the Warehouse. Frex at the billboard roof. Dangle and a... Jay Keller take down Apollo Graham. Freck at billboard roof, checking the Warehouse 2-story. Won't find anyone there. Your mum poop has made his way into the upstairs of the workshop. Waltzy and Cake is a lie. The southeast quadrant by tree. Lunch lady in position to startle anyone that comes trying to push through these south tunnels. Breck making his way into the western tunnel. Going to attempt a flank over here. Dangle and Keller still have control of the middle warehouse. Your mum poop taking some shots towards the radio station. Waltzy and Cake has pushed into the south tunnel. Let's jump over to Lunch Lady's perspective here. They might run straight into her. Here they come. Conflict about to happen. Lunch Lady pushes forward, peeks a little bit, takes down Cake as a lie. Waltzy's still there, doesn't push hard for the refrag. Lunch Lady pushes around, downs Waltzy. That's a trade for the two. Sandy Stafford can go get the revive. No, he can't get the revive. He needs to go get the confirm on Waltzy.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's the other team.
Your mum Poop's still in the workshop. Freck. Is Freck still pushing down that western side? He's going super slow, going for that very wide flank. A lot of work to do here now for Poop and Freck. Sandy Stafford taking up the position of Lunch Lady, waiting for anyone to try and do that same push again. Regret on objective. Jay Keller, ground floor of the middle warehouse. What do you do here, Wise? If you're Freck and Poop, what do you do right here?
I mean, if I'm Waltzy and Poop.
No, Waltzy's down. It's Freck and Poop that's still up.
Oh yeah, yeah, there was over there on the other side then. I didn't see him actually, to be honest. If I was Poop and Freck, I'd probably try to see if I can try to regroup, pick up Waltzy and try to move up towards the west side like they did last time where they managed to get in there. Because those two people in the warehouse can actually make a moving at him very well.
Sandy Stafford peeking out of the doorway, hearing the shots coming from Poop and taking him down on the middle road.
I got the guy in the mid.
Sandy Stafford shoulder to shoulder with Freck. Sandy's looking the wrong way though. Freck pushes through, running towards objective. Regret inside Freck. Here's Sandy's Regret's call out. Regret may Freck might try and get this
Freck
cap
did not
here.
go revive.
Jay Keller in the corner though, ready to stop that. Prestige taking the defensive round as well. 1-1. Both defensive victories.
I can really see what you're talking about with the nervousness of the match, because I mean, all logic dictates that. And I don't know if you would have made the same call or not, but you're the last alive. You're that close to the objective. You might as well get a teammate to help you out. Go revive that other guy.
That's right. Soul810 coming in with a $50 donation. Let's do a quick checkup on that donation counter right here. $4,273, man. And it keeps going up and up and up. So proud of you guys. That's in the donation goal. You'll hit that on your bottom left of your cast deck. Yeah, oh, sorry. Amazing, right? Next objective is going to be inside northern garages underneath billboard roof. Defense should spawn on this western road by the market stall.
As we're going in here into the next match, let's try to look at who's carrying the weight on their team. Looks like Regret's got 1 kill, JX Keller with 4 kills, Lunch Lady with 2, Sandy with 1, Apollo with 2 kills, Yamum Poop with 2 kills, Freck with 1, and Waltzy with 1.
Works.
Here we go into round number 3. Pantheon on defense again.
Defending west.
Waltzy, run up
Waltzy,
onto
when
the
you're
roof, you
defending
can
west.
drop down into some boxes. It's a good spot.
Prestige get the southeast spawn a little bit further to the south than might be predicted
You're
here.
taking the spot over there. You're holding our west side, okay?
Gotcha.
Frank, boxes
get
have
him
some
in.
fun. Maybe kill a guy.
Got Waltzy heading out to the northwestern corner. Apollo, Cake and Poop on objective. Freck on the warehouse. Prestige going for a full push to the south. 3 guys
Sandy
going
seems to
through
be
the
going
tunnel.
lone wolf over there on east.
Got you.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully he can do some damage over there by himself. I think the intention is get their eyes facing to the south or the west side, and then Sandy sneak in behind them, because that well doorway over there in the northeast is very dangerous to try and push through at the start of the round. Is highly contested area. Jay Keller.
Yeah, I've done that same strategy with a few teams where you just have like one highly skilled person go out on his own, try to get the few eyes facing towards the wrong direction.
Exactly, yeah. Lunch Lady, Dangle, and Keller all pushing through the western tunnel now. Pushing in nice and slow. Sandy's holding that northeast corner nice and tight. Regret. Watching out for any flankers that may come through the eastern tunnel. Dangle watching the rear as Keller and Lunch Lady push through to the tunnel exit. Waltzy in that northwestern corner may cause some problems here. Apollo Graham rotating around to watch the tunnel exits as well. Breck is in an interesting position I haven't seen before, actually. Sitting on those crates on the north side of the warehouse, looking directly at Lunch Lady, takes her down. Jay Keller's there, doesn't want to peek that same angle. Smoke comes out. Flashbang comes out, that will blind Apollo. Apollo hits the deck. Jay Keller comes out of the door. Dr. Dangle gets taken out by Freck. Waltzy picks up Jay Keller. It's all down to Sandy and Regret now. Regret by the workshop, Sandy by the well doorway. 3 minutes left on the clock. 2v5. I think Sand is more prone to a highly aggressive attack than these slow pushers. It'll be interesting to see if one of the teams tries to switch it up now that they've both played slow. And both struggle to win the rounds with these slow attacks. They're so small.
I have seen movements from Prestige overall more so go towards the aggressive pushes rather than stay too long. Normally, historically, when I've casted scrims for them, the longer the match goes, the less percentage chance that they have of winning.
That's what I was thinking too, and that's why it's so odd that I see them playing so slowly. Must be part of that nervousness factor. Regret spotting out Apollo, taking some shots from the workshop two-story. Doesn't quite go. Sheet metal is not penetrable. Sandy Stafford takes down Apollo off the roof from the well. Regret moving over towards the middle workshop. Brett has taken the roof. Sandy smokes out his location so he can get across. He's going to cross down the eastern tunnel, try and approach from a different direction. Brett has taken an overwatch position, trying to see who we can spot out here. Pantheon have a very tight defense. They're not peeking, very disciplined. Brett getting low, trying to see under the barricades. Heading down the ramp. 1 minute remaining now. Sandy Stafford in the east side of Middle Road. v4. 2v1. Freck picks up Sandy Stafford. Regret hears the kill. throws a smoke, takes down Freck, he downs him, not out. Regret gets hit. He's already used his syringe, so he can't revive himself, and Wolsey picks him up for the kill. Pantheon taking the defensive round, 2-1 now. Yeah, it is really odd seeing Prestige play so slowly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. You know, all like just about every single map, like I've put it almost to like a percentage, as it's like as soon as it gets to like this time frame, it's like they've got this percentage chance to win, and it just keeps dwindling.
Yeah.
I think they've got, you know, if they focus on trying to hold a little bit more like defense positions, not pushing on offense. Not pushing on defense like they were trying to do on the other round. I think that it'll help them as a team overall, and just kind of try to learn to stay back sometimes, even if you are on offense, because you know there are going to be people on the other team that are going to be the same as you. I've seen offensive players play defense because they know the defense is going to get impatient and try to push forward.
Exactly, and that's all.
It's
factors into
90%
the
of mind games here.
It's a tough one. Tough one to conquer. You don't know if your opponent's going to play aggressive defense, especially on these small maps, because, like, what's going through Prestige's head when they leave spawn on offense, right? They're like, oh, it's just such a small map. They've probably had people that play super aggressive defenses attack them before on offense. So they're trying to watch out for that, but at the same time, it could be the total opposite. They could just be wasting the 6-minute timer, waiting for that push to happen that never comes. So it's a mind game that you have to try and work out what works and what doesn't, and play it round by round. But here we go. Prestige are going to be on defense now. Let's see if they can lock it down as well.
I'm on objective. Just play on an angle where Sandy and
Sandy Stafford pushing to the northwest with Regret. Sandy taking the billboard roof straight away. Regret going up there as well, using the stairs to peek the well door.
I think so, yeah.
Apollo Graham has already taken the top of warehouse. Jay Keller's up there with him. Apollo about to run in. Apollo and Jay Keller trade.
Just run north.
Regret takes down your mum poop. He's down, not out. Fret can get the revive. The flash goes over. The revive does come out for Freck. Your mum poop's back up. It's now a 4v4.5. Apollo's still alive on the roof of middle warehouse, giving call-outs of Sandy's location.
Where's the guy? He didn't finish.
They seem to be doing a lot of screaming.
Freck and your mum trapped behind the well door boxes, throws the smoke out to try and cover the rotate. Regret shoots through the smoke and takes down your mum poop. No revive available for Freck this time. Boltsy and Cake are slow pushing the western wall right now, while Freck is moving towards the objective on the north wall. Lunch Lady takes down Cake as a lie down, but not out. Revive available there for Waltzy if he can get to it soon enough. Freck takes down Sandy Stafford at the north wall. Regret rotating around, gets the refrag on Freck. It's all down to Waltzy. Last one up now for Pantheon. Lunch Lady pushing in as the revive comes out. Lunch Lady catching him with his pants down. Takes him out. 2-2. Defensive wins again. Very tough game.
Very intense too. I heard Lunch Lady right there at the very end say, quote, "I nutted on him."
Lovely.
God. You have no idea how happy I am to be able to actually hear these teams now, because some of the conversations are golden.
Alright, next objective. Wow, look at that. We've got a well objective. That means Marsok gets to spawn on the west side of the map now. You don't see it often on sand. My favourite part about this objective, right, if you're on offense, these walls, they catch your grenades and just funnel them straight down into the defensive position. You're on the billboard roof, you're on the middle warehouse roof. This whole northeast corner is prime grenade territory. Throw them up, hit the walls, they fall straight down onto these positions behind the boxes, they're positioned behind the northeastern house. Boom, man. Let's see if Prestige can capitalize on those grenade spots.
See if we're gonna get a if anybody's gonna get a nuke here. Get 25 kills, no deaths. Calling a nuke on sand.
Alright, here we go.
Famous beeps.
Round number 5. 2-2. Pantheon on defense.
And
Reset triggered for Pantheon again.
And Apollo wiping out his entire team.
Switch back to the tent really quick so they can get their stuff together. Get the round underway.
I'm giving a lot of shout outs to the charities and stuff like that during this event, but one person I hadn't give a shout out yet to is Hutcho for actually putting together all these stream decks and profiles and all this kind of stuff they're using now. Also, because we started this event, his time zone was 3 a.m. I believe, so he was a real trooper for sticking it in here for as long as he has.
I may or may not have went to bed at 7 p.m. and woke up at 1 a.m. I can't say
that is rough, man.
I can't say I slept the entire time
either.
either.
Put in for all this.
Yeah, I can't say I slept the entire time either. I was so anxious to get this underway. I woke up at 10, I woke up at 11, I woke up at 12, and then I woke up at 1, half an hour before my alarm went off. I was like, screw it, I'm just getting up now. Started having coffees. About 6 coffees before we started. Alright, here we go, jumping into the game now. Round 5 is going to be underway. See pistols go flying from the Pantheon team.
Correct, dude. You gotta push. You wanna push, okay? Yeah, no, I can do that. Don't worry.
Apollo taking the north side with your mum poop. Cake and Freck heading down to the south. Wolsey sticking on objective. Apollo taking a position, laying down. Well, he was laying down. Trying to see if you could see under that busted up ute there.
Freak is really pushing over here towards this west wall.
Gone all the way down to the southeast corner now, hasn't he? Perfect position to catch off J. Keller, Regret, and Dangle.
Yeah.
Another very slow attack coming out here. Over on the north side, we've got Lunch Lady and Sandy. They've pushed up almost all the way to well door now. Still no utility come out for either team. Follow along with Jay Keller here.
Hey.
Flashbang goes over the top. That would have been perfect to catch Freck out. It was. Freck doesn't react at all to Jay Keller pushing through the door. Great flash by Dangle. Good call. Another one goes over the top to clear out the southeast courtyard. No one's there this time. That was a beautiful prediction there by Dangle. Looks like he's played this before. Lunch Lady in the eastern tunnel. Sandy Stafford holding the northeastern doorway, the well doorway, tightly. Again, Pantheon tucked in hard around objective. Apollo pushes the doorway, gets taken down by Sandy Stafford. A little bit antsy there from Apollo, coming in hot. Trying to catch him off guard, get some Pika's advantage. Tolgan with a $25 donation. Thank you so much, Tolgan. What a great donation to a great cause.
fake, fake.
Hey.
It's fake.
Frag
Hey,
comes
you
over,
wanna confirm it?
clears out the crate area.
Don't go for the res, you're too far from it.
Don't like how Waltz is aiming directly over Poop's shoulder there. Could get a little bit spicy when the attack comes through.
It's the best you could come up with.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with some spice. Dr. Dangle pre-firing down the middle, the eastern road. Smokes and flashes coming over from Regret and Keller. Smokes landing half decent locations. The first one was good. The second one had some to left to desire. Regret pushing up the eastern road now. Sandy Stafford and Lunch Lady still haven't pushed through the well doorway. Sandy's about to make that push now. Dangle's coming up to help them with Keller. They're going for a 4-person north doorway push. And Regret's pushing in alone on the eastern road.
Dummy.
More smokes, grenade and flashes coming out. Sandy Stafford and Dr. Dangle pushing side. Keller flanking in behind him. Waltzy's on objective. Kate takes down Regret. Dangle pushing Waltzy. Gonna get the kill. Cake is alive, still there. Gets taken down by Sandy takes down Sandy and gets refragged by Jay Keller. That was an excellent work on that push at the end there. Clearing out the boxes with the frags, smoking sight to try and cause disorientation. Rushing in objective as fast as possible. That's the aggressive play that we're used to seeing from Prestige, and it works out for them this round, taking the Marsoc win. 3-2 now.
I don't know if you heard them at the end. Dr. Dangle was pretty upset that he couldn't get the cap. He was like, no!
He just wants Sand to be over and done with by the sounds of it.
It has been a long day. We've been, at least as far as my time zone, I jumped into the call at like 12:15 and it is now 6 o'clock.
Damn. Yeah. 12:15 to 6, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day, but it's been very entertaining.
I also highly underestimated how long I was still going to be doing this for, and I told my family I was going to be there like at 6, so I still have to drive there.
Oh well. For the kids, right?
Yeah. It's all for the charity. Had a lot of people also gifting subs in the chat and stuff like that because of the event as well. I had one of my friends gift 50 subs.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. I haven't been able to keep tabs on mine because I'm used to using Streamlabs. It's not something that I've got open on OBS. But anyways, jumping into the next round, round 6, well objective again. Prestige is going to be defending for the win here. Pantheon have to make this work if they want to stay in the competition on offense. Sandy Stafford holding the objective, Dr. Dangle holding the northeastern crates, Regret going to be pushing down into the southeast courtyard. Lunch Lady and
Dr.
Keller.
Dangle currently threatening his teammates to get into certain positions. He said, I'll kill you.
Your mum poops going aggressive play into the workshop area already. Apollo just wants to run straight into that well, that northeast well door there. Freck's got his back. So they're assuming that the defense weren't going to push. They're sending 2 down the south tunnel. They are very wary of the defensive push down the south. Flash comes out. Frag comes out too. Ineffective. That's the smoke, sorry. Effective smoke. Lunch Lady shooting through the doorway. Poop almost gets the team kill there on Freck and Graham. Now the south pushers come back through, lining up on that eastern road now, south side of the eastern road. Cake is alive, pushing out the southeastern doors. Flashbang comes over, Regret on defense, peeks out, swings, takes down Freck. Gets back into his defensive position. Dr. Dangle takes down Apollo in the northern corner. 3v5 here, Prestige with the advantage. Regret peeking the southeast tunnel, narrowly missing Cake's line of sight.
We might be getting another round after this.
Flashbang comes out from Regret. Seems to know Cake's positioning. Waltzy. Southeast road. Oh! Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
You guys are professionals. You made it this far.
Regret trades with Cake as alive. Last alive now is your mum poop up in the northeastern doorway. Let's follow along with him for this ride. 1v4.
Really good, just so you know.
Checks his tablet, realizes he's last alive. Peeks the doorway. Lunch lady narrowly misses the shots. Checking the angles, doesn't spot out lunch lady.
What the fuck?
He tried to shoot, it sounds like it didn't work for him.
I think something was wrong with his gun.
Lunch lady repositioning now. Doesn't need to get too pushy with it. Oh, she does and gets punished for it, no. Dangle on the crates. Still a 3v1. Mumpoop's got a lot of work to do if he wants to keep his team in this game.
We lost lunch, by the way.
Dr. Dangle pre-firing both sides, ended up getting the kill, sealing the deal and pushing Prestige onto the next round. Well played Prestige, well played Pantheon. Prestige coming out on top.